Hello guys, Let's Play Minesweeper here, and today I'm making a video response to Uzumachi's Dream Game Challenge, or whatever you wanna call it. And he basically asks people to make a video response to his video speaking about what your favorite dream game would be. And I gave it some thought, and I recently just bought Super Mario Bros. Wii, and before that game came out I would probably have said that a game like that, remade classical game like Super Mario Bros. For one of the newer consoles would be my dream game. But since it already came out, then what was the point of having that as a dream game if it already exists? So I gave it some more thought, and I think I came up with it. I have been a Rareware fan since they started. Well, I don't really know if it was since they started. I don't know if they made any games for the NES, because I haven't really played the NES. But I grew up with Super Nintendo, and the Rareware games, well, Donkey Kong in particular, Donkey Kong Country, was my favorite game back then, if you don't count A Link to the Past, because that's one of my favorite games of all time. But the Donkey Kong Country games has always been, well, actually just the first one. The other ones I actually never played. But the original Donkey Kong Country game has always been one of my favorite games. And when I now recently bought Super Mario Bros. Wii, I thought how amazing it would be if they came out with a good remake like this for the Donkey Kong Country series. And in particular to get Rareware back on track with their amazing games. I mean, I have Viva Pinata and Nuts and Bolts, Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, but they're good games, but they're not like the sort of games I really enjoy playing. Platforming adventures and RPGs. So even though I enjoy playing them very much, they could never be one of my favorite games. Or I have a bunch of favorite games, but none of them are like that. So I just thought it would be cool if they made a remake of the Donkey Kong Country series. And and of course I've always been a big fan of Bethesda. I think you pronounce it that way. The guys that made the Elder Scrolls series and Fallout 3. And maybe make the new Elder Scrolls game a little bit of a multiplayer game. Not a MMORPG or anything, but like you join a server where like 10 people can join or something, or a small amount of people like that. And everyone gets out on their adventure, and everything everyone does affects everyone. That could really never happen in the way I want to if there are like millions of people playing it, like for example World of Warcraft. Then your role as a individual isn't as important as you want it to be. Because if you have an epic adventure, what you do is bound to affect the world, and I don't think that it does that in other MMORPGs. So a server-based RPG of the Elder Scrolls world would be my second dream game. Well, I guess that's it, guys. So thank you for listening, and I'll see you next time in some of my LPs. Goodbye.